Hello everyone, my name is Victoria and in today's Instant Grammar Help video we're going to explore future simple. Let's jump right in. As you remember, there are 12 active tenses in English: for present, for past and for future. A fair bit, right? And today we will be discussing the future simple tense, which is the first member of the future tenses group right here, as you can see. To form future simple, use will and the base form of the verb. As you can see, I will text you as soon as I arrive. We use will with all pronouns. We often use short forms, so-called contractions. I will would be I'll. You will sounds you'll. Native speakers rarely use full forms, so you should be aware of that. To form negative sentences, you need to add a negative word not after will. So, shortened form sounds want. Will not is want. As in this example, she will not be at the meeting or she won't be at the meeting. My parcel will not arrive in 2 days, or my parcel won't arrive in 2 days. We form questions by using will at the beginning of the sentence or after the question word. Let's look at some examples. Will your sister get a promotion soon? Where will she work after her graduation? I hope questions are not too complicated in the future simple. So let's move on. Now, how about shall? You've probably heard this word in conversations, so when to use it? We use shall mostly in questions when we suggest something, offer some help, or maybe ask for advice. We use shall with I and we. For example, shall we go now? It's a suggestion. We're suggesting going out, right? Or going. Shall I help you with cooking? I'm offering help here. What shall I do? In this example, I'm asking for advice. Now, when we are all clear how to form sentences in future, let's look at when to use this tense. Briefly speaking, there are 4 situations when we can use future simple. The first one is when we are talking about some spontaneous or on-the-spot decisions, something we haven't planned. As in this example, you look tired, I'll get you some dinner, right? I wasn't planning this. I can see the person is tired, so I just will get some dinner. I'll make something. Another example is you can see there is no bread left, so you can say, we ran out of bread, I'll get some on my way home. You didn't plan that, so you just decided to do it. And in case somebody doesn't remember what it means to run out of, it's a phrasal verb and it means to finish, use something so that there is nothing left. Okay, let's move on. Another situation when we use the future simple is when we talk about some predictions based on one's opinion, hopes, fears, threats, promises, and warnings. For instance, you can hear, I think he will be a good doctor. It's my opinion. Yes, it's prediction based on my opinion. We hope they'll start the concert on time. So this is hope. Hopefully it will be on time. I'm afraid we'll be a little late, so I'm worried about it. Or she promises nobody will know about our secret It's a promise. There is a list of those verbs after which we usually use the future simple. These are hope, think, believe, suppose, doubt, be sure, I'm sure, be afraid, I'm afraid, promise, expect, warn. Let's move on. If we are not sure if things may happen or may not happen, or we haven't decided something yet, we also use the future simple. They'll probably call next week. Maybe I'll go for a walk in the afternoon. As you can see, there are two words that are typical in this situation, probably and maybe. And finally, future simple is used when we talk about actions we cannot control. As in this example, my sister will turn 30 next week. That's a good example. So that's all about the situations when we use future tense. However, there is something you should know. Don't use the future simple after. As soon as long as, after or before, till, until, unless, if, when we talk about conditional sentences, in case, when, once. Use present simple after these words. For example, as soon as I arrive, I will call you. You can see that as soon as and after this phrase, I'm using I arrive. But in the second part of the sentence, I should use future. Okay? So just keep in mind, if they book tickets, they will go to the concert. If they book, I'm using here the present simple because I can see if at the very beginning. But the second part of the sentence is in the future. They will go to the concert. So we use present simple right after these words that I gave you a list of before. Okay, now it's time to practice. Great job! The bus is late. I'll get a taxi. Shall we get an Uber then? Let's try one more. Fantastic! Once we finish our meeting, we'll eat out in a restaurant in downtown. And one more. Great job! I suppose we will find a lot of new gadgets at the Tech Expo this week. This is all for now. If you like the video, check out other grammar tutorials to boost your English. Subscribe, like the video and share. See you!